can confined by fear. Let me mend your wounds, let me help you steer. Because my heart skips a beat when you look at me. Why don't you keep me close, never set me free? But why don't we just run away? I think our love could grow stronger.
Stronger alone. I think our love could grow stronger.
Hello everyone, this is Inspire 2016. We would like to give you a free tarot card reading focusing on your love life and your relationship. This tarot card reading will give you an update of your love life, including your past, your present, and your future relationship card reading. So the way we laid out the card, we will draw 4 cards for you. So the first card will represent your past love life, and the second card will represent your present conditions of your love life, and then the third card will represent your future position of your love life, and the last card will represent as a guidance card that represent the direction of your love life will be headed into for the next future. So I hope that you enjoy the reading, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Hello Gemini, this is Inspire 2016 with your weekly love and relationship reading for the week commencing the 8th until the 14th of August 2016. The first card for you is representing the past position of your love life. Your card is the Devil. This card represents the hidden forces of negativity that constrain you and that trick you into thinking you are imprisoned by external forces ultimately out of your control. The Devil is an inner force within each of us. He represents our fears, addictions, and other harmful impulses. He is a master of deception and creates the illusion that you are involuntarily bound to him. Fears are only scary when they're buried inside of you. Once you can face your fears, then you can see that your own personal devil is not so scary after all, and that's when you can break free from him and move forward in your life. Ask yourself where you are feeling stuck or restricted in your life. You may be tricked into believing that you are being controlled by external forces when in fact you have created your own chains of imprisonment and powerlessness. A sense of hopelessness can accompany the Devil. You feel despair and have a pessimistic view of life because you feel that so much is outside of your control. You fear the worst, and this means that your fears have a hold over you and prevent you from leading a more fulfilling and optimistic life. What are the addictions or attachments restraining you from experiencing the freedom of the fool? Are you giving yourself over to the illusion of helplessness and despair? Know that you have the power within to free yourself from the bondage of the Devil. The Devil often reflects actual addictions and dependencies in your life, such as alcoholism, drug taking, unhealthy relationships, overspending and the like. You think you need something and you are willing to go against what you know to be right and true in order to obtain it. You need to break free of these negative patterns of behavior by acknowledging the hold that they have over you and the negative impact they are having on your life. Often they are behaviors that are immediately gratifying but which cause longer-term damage to your inner fulfillment. In a love reading, the devil can indicate an obsessive relationship or even a codependent one. Do you really love this person, or are you simply dependent on them and looking to them to take care of your needs and offer you security? Another person can't do that for you. It's something you need to do for yourself. You may also become obsessed and hell-bent on a particular idea, situation or endeavor. You are over-investing yourself in one area at the expense of other areas of your life. Often, the Devil card represents an over-dependence on material wealth. You may have become so fixated on becoming a millionaire or owning a fancy car that you have forgotten the importance of investing in your relationships or yourself. You have generated a belief that value lies in how much you earn or how much you own. You have created an unhealthy bond with these materialistic desires, and you are now being controlled by this bondage. This card can also show temptation, as in the temptation for another person to have an affair on the part of one or both of the parties. Ask yourself, what negativity is already present in your relationship, which this temptation has presented itself? The second card for you is representing your present love life. Your card is the Wheel of Fortune. Fate and destiny are the message of this card. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that you should not simply stand still and accept what life hands you. You can take an active hand to try and remain on the upside of the wheel. When things are down, instead of waiting and hoping for things to get better, you can work actively towards improving your situation, thereby speeding up the recovery process. Finally, this card asks you to not become discouraged when faced with adversity. Adversity is a natural part of life and should be expected from time to time. The fact that bad times happen should not worry you. Accept them as natural and not necessarily indicative of problems. Instead, look for ways in which you can face and conquer the adversity. If it cannot be addressed, then that might be taken as a suggestion of a problem. The Wheel of Fortune also shows the connection of everything in life and is a direct link to the circle of life and the scales of balance and karma. This card suggests that there are external factors that are influencing your situation that may be unknown to you or outside of your control. It is as though the universe is just dishing up whatever it pleases at this time, and it can feel quite unpredictable and unnerving as a result, especially if you like being in control most of the time. This is one of the challenging aspects of the Wheel of Fortune, since no matter which way the Wheel of Fortune turns, it is impossible to try and change it. So, you might as well try to accept what is happening and adapt accordingly. If a crisis seems inevitable, recall that in every crisis lies opportunity. When you have been pushed in a new direction, know that every path leads somewhere, even if you do not know where it is. There is a cycle for everything, and you often get back what you invest. So if you have invested well, then expect good things, and vice versa. The Wheel of Fortune card is also about keeping optimistic and having faith in the universe that it will take care of the situation in the best way possible. You need to remain optimistic yourself, thinking positively and keeping as upbeat as possible. Through meditation and visualization, the Wheel of Fortune can assist and reinforce your intention to bring increased abundance, good fortune and prosperity into your life. This archetype allows your life to turn in more positive directions if you are willing to grow and expand. This is also a lucky time in life when you are sensing the action of fate and destiny working in your favor. You may even be witnessing miracles or a very fortunate series of events. Unlike the world, which only ever turns in one direction, The wheel turns back and forth. Depending on the nature of the question, this can be good or bad. A run of bad luck may take a turn for the better. You may be in a cycle and the wheel can indicate what comes next. The wheel can be seen as something of a gamble, so if your desire is to break a cycle and move on to a more stable situation, the wheel is urging you to feel the fear and take a chance in your life. The third card for you is representing the future of your love life. Your card is the Death. This card is a symbol of the ending of a major phase or aspect of your life that may bring about the beginning of something far more valuable and important. You must close one door in order to open another. You need to put the past behind you and part ways, ready to embrace new opportunities and possibilities. It may be difficult to let go of the past at times, but you will soon see how important it is so that you can bring renewal and transformation into your life. If you resist these necessary endings, you may experience pain, both emotionally and physically, but if you exercise your creative imagination and visualize a new possibility, you allow more constructive patterns to emerge. Similarly, the Death indicates a time of significant transformation, change and transition. You need to profoundly transform yourself and clear away any of the old in order to bring in the new. Any change at this time should be welcomed as a positive, cleansing, transformative force in your life. The Death and clearing away of limiting factors can open the door to a wider, more satisfying experience of life. The Death card contains elements of a sudden and unexpected change. You may feel as though you are caught in the path of sweeping change and cannot escape its effects. Though the immediate thought is toward the negative, an end need not mean failure. The loss could be a series of unexpected surprises that bring an end to a period of turmoil or problems. You feel you can no longer go along with the status quo and want things to change radically. Many changes are going to take place to enable a new direction to emerge. Finally, Death is an indication that you need to learn to let go of unhealthy attachments in your life to pave the way to a fuller, more fulfilled life of deeper meaning and significance. Death teaches you to let go of outworn and outgrown ways of life and move forward. This is a perfect card to use to break a bad habit or pattern of behavior. This is a time of eliminating excess and cutting out what is not necessary in your life. This may be a good time to purge old belongings, memories and baggage that is getting in your way. In a love relationship reading, the appearance of the Death card can show the ending of a relationship. As one relationship dies, you are then opening up to the potential of a new, more fulfilling relationship. In an ongoing relationship, Death shows that a phase of that relationship is at an end, which could be a good thing. Death has a very positive aspect in that, if you have been going through a difficult time in a relationship, that time is about to come to an end. Paired with positive cards for the future, it can show that the relationship is being reborn in a more positive light. Death is very pertinent to spiritual growth. As you grow spiritually, there will be parts of your ego self that have to die so that the new you can be born. The last card for you is guidance for your love life. The guidance card for you is the Five of Winter. Things don't always go the way you expect them to. If your plans don't work out, ask God, the angels, and the fairies to help lead you to a new, more successful path. Always stay in integrity and know that the kindness you show others will come back to you. If you've had a challenging journey, remember to express gratitude to those who helped you along the way. Associate with other people who have high morals and show true compassion for the world. Avoid negative individuals. If you find yourself linked with organizations or groups of people who lack honesty and principles, release yourself from these ties and seek out those who share your values and ethics. The fairy on the card has clearly been successful in accumulating all the snowballs. But if his victory is a lonely one, how satisfying can it be? Additional meanings of this card: something that's not worth the effort, seeking a win-win situation, walking away from dishonest associations.
I hope that you enjoy everything, and if you like the reading, just please click subscribe and you will get instant notifications every time we publish a new video right to your YouTube. Thanks.